Gabby, the happy holiday girl. Who says you have to wait until certain times of the year to get to celebrate? When every day's a holiday, we can combat stress and have more opportunities to have fun with our friends and family. Come, celebrate with me, and together we can live a holiday life. Hey, what's good with you holiday lifers? It's your girl Gabby, and today is National Bubble Gum Day, a day where we celebrate the fun that something as simple as chewing a piece of bubble gum gives children and adults all across the world. Bubble gum is just fun. You can see how large of a bubble that you can blow before it bursts all over your face, and if you are a parent, you hope that your child does not come home with gum in their hair or all over their shoes, because that's not very fun. But a quick tip for the day: if you do end up with a little bit of chewing gum in your hair, you can always use peanut butter to get that out. The oil in the peanut butter repels the chewing gum. So that's a good tip that you may be in need of on this National Bubblegum Day. But that's enough of the beauty tips for today. Get ready to play. Today is National Bubblegum Day. Question number 1 is a history question. How old is the world's oldest piece of chewing gum? Is it A, 1,000 years old, B, 500 years old, C, 2,000 years old, or D, 5,000 years old? Once again, how old is the world's oldest piece of chewing gum? Is it A, 1,000 years old, B, 500 years old, C, 2,000 years old, or D, 5,000 years old? I know that's one that you won't easily know, but for fun, take a quick shot at it. And the answer is D, 5,000 years old. According to nshorts.com, a 5,000-year-old piece of chewing gum, which was discovered by an archaeology student in Finland in 2007, is known as the oldest piece of chewing gum yet found. It is believed that people from the Neolithic era used chewing gum to treat gum infections. Prominent tooth imprints were also found on the piece of gum. Question number 2 is a movie question. In the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Violet Beauregarde chews a piece of unfinished chewing gum and turns into what giant fruit? Is it A, a strawberry, B, a blueberry, C, a grape, or D, a kiwi? Once again, in the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Violet Beauregarde chews a piece of unfinished chewing gum and turns into what giant fruit? Is it A, a strawberry, B, a blueberry, C, a grape, or D, a kiwi? And the answer is B, a blueberry. It's so funny, guys. She actually gets rolled away to be juiced by the Oompa Loompas. Actually, it's more so terrifying, I guess, than really funny. But hey, it's what you get for not listening to Willy Wonka, being a greedy little girl with the gum. And now it's time for our fun fact of the day. Did you know that the cast of Grease chewed 100,000 pieces of chewing gum while filming the Hollywood iconic film? NewRavel.com reports that bubblegum features prominently in Grease, with practically every high school character chewing a mouthful of the sticky stuff at some point in the movie. It's perhaps no surprise then that the cast got through no less than 100,000 pieces of bubblegum during the production. Head on over to my sister podcast, A Holiday Life, for more information about today's holiday and become a holiday lifer. I also have a website, aholidaylife.com, where I give out a free monthly activity calendar full of fun activities for each holiday. So head on over to aholidaylife.com now for more podcasts and free fun. Question number 3 is a world culture question. Where did modern chewing gum originate? Was it in A, Italy, B, Germany, C, Mexico, or D, Poland? Once again, where did modern chewing gum originate? Was it A, Italy, B, Germany, C, Mexico, or D, Poland? And the answer is C, Mexico. en.wikipedia.org reports modern chewing gum was first developed in the 1860s when chicle was brought from Mexico by the former president, General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna, to New York, where he gave it to Thomas Adams for use as a rubber substitute. The chicle didn't go over so well as a rubber substitute, but it was successful as a new form of chewing gum. Question number 4 is a world culture question. Chewing gum is banned in which of these countries? Is it A, Spain, B, China, C, Singapore, or D, Haiti? Once again, chewing gum is banned in which of these countries? Is it A, Spain, B, China, C, Singapore, or D, Haiti? And the answer is C, Singapore. According to RD.com, modern Singapore is almost unrecognizable compared to its early years, and the spirit of the gum ban goes along with spirit which formed the Singapore society identity. Shortly after its creation as a sovereign nation in 1965, the Singaporean began to implement a series of laws which aimed to turn the small country into a Southeast Asian paradise. And guys, the cost of chewing gum in Singapore is not a small thing. It actually cost $1,000 as a ticket if you were caught throwing chewing gum on the ground. So most Singaporeans completely avoid chewing gum altogether. And on to question number 5, it's our last question of the day. It is true or false. Chewing gum could help save your life. Once again, true or false? Chewing gum could help save your life. Is that true or a bunch of baloney? And the answer is partially true. According to CBN.com, an Alabama company says its cancer-detecting chewing company will soon be available in pharmacies and grocery stores. Catherine Bazemore, president and CEO of Volatile Analysis, says there will be different chewing gums to detect different kinds of cancer. That's kind of different, guys, to think that something so simple could make such a big impact potentially in our lives. I wonder how that company is doing today. It was an announcement back in 2017, so I'd be curious to find out if they made any headway with creating that gum. And so, how did you do? Did you get 3 or more out of today's 5 trivia questions correct? If so, you are definitely a bubble gum chewer, and I think you are probably the friend that Violet Beauregard is comparing herself to in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I hope you all enjoyed that exclusive sneak peek at holiday trivia. It is Feel Good Friday, so I decided to let my hair down and let everyone enjoy the full trivia podcast for today. I want to extend a genuine thank you to all of my family and friends who support my podcast, especially my lovely husband, who helps make sure I have all of the equipment I need to bring you all as much holiday joy as I can. I wish you all many blessings over the weekend. Continue to enjoy the holidays, stay safe, and live a holiday life. I will be talking to you again on Monday.